Farhang, thank you very much for your time today. What do you make of this sort of cyber war that's been happening? I mean, that cyber attack, I mean, and we can go back to Stuxnet as well, which affected the nuclear power within Iran. But then even this attack on the port in Iran, this is stuff which has real world impact, doesn't it?
Well, as you know, this issue has got a really long history. It goes back a long time. In September 2015, in an article which I wrote for Interpress Service, I referred to this cyber terrorism. And I warned that this can open the Pandora's box, because even during wars, there are certain red lines that one should not cross. For example, it is said that if you deliberately attack civilian populations, it's a war crime. If you attack hospitals, it's a war crime, and so on. So I think that even in this terrible conflict between Israel and Iran, there must be some red lines that they don't cross. Of course, in the past, Israel had definitely technological superiority over Iran, and they started using this technology to paralyze Iranian nuclear activities. If you give me just 2 minutes, I'd like to refer to three major events which happened. The first one was the actual cyber terrorism. In 2010, Iran announced that the uranium enrichment at Natanz had been attacked, and more than 1,000 of their centrifuges had been paralyzed, had been destroyed, and had to be replaced. And it was then discovered, and it was written by New York Times and many other outlets, that it was carried out by so-called Stuxnet, which was a cyber form of warfare, which had been developed jointly by the Americans and the Israelis. They had set up dummies of Iranian installations in Israel and had tried this and eventually attacked it against the Iranian sites in Natanz. The New York Times subsequently reported that Operation Olympic Games